They've got 2 tackles remaining. Cleary is deep, and as a result, the defence through Miller is right there in his face. He comes back to Edwards. He's stepping. Cleary gets back there. He's ready once again. Luke goes to Cleary. He drops it onto the boot. It's a wobbly one. It's a shocker.
Time's off.
Gee, that's unlike Nathan. He just didn't hit it well at all, did he? Nathan saying the marker not square. You could hear Jackson Hastings being called out. Yeah, that says it all. If you're disappointed, Nathan, and 7 tackles set now for Newcastle. They'll get a shot too. Listen to the crowd. What about this?
As loud as they've been throughout the night. Second half tackles, 28-2 in the opposing 20.
That's a great
big run there by Kurt Mann. You're right, Mick, as Crossland, he comes here to Frizzell, spinning his way downfield. Couple more plays here to get themselves within range, well within range. Croker doing what he has to do. Simple stuff. Hastings is waiting, wants to go now. Goes across the field. Gamble has 2 field goals in his career. He's now got a 3rd. What a kick by Tyson Gamble. He puts the Knights in front. 3 minutes remaining. It's 15-14.
Yeah, what a play. They found Hastings on the right. He switched it back to Tyson Gamble, who scored the opening try of the night in Newcastle 5-8. And his moment came to deliver. And he drives it between the sticks. Watch his reaction. Look at the home fans. Look at this. They're going berserk in Newcastle. Newcastle in front of the reigning premiers with 3 to go.
How long since we've seen these scenes? Penrith get it back off the restart. And they will get a chance at a do-over here. Luai has it. 35 metres out. Miller getting tangled up. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to give away a penalty. Not with Cleary's prowess. Turuva. He'll play it here from Luke. They come back to the middle. Cleary turns it underneath for Hosky. 3 tackles gone. Just beyond the 25. Yo to Sorensen. They just punt it through the middle, and Cleary is there again. Waiting calmly and coolly. He'll go once again. He strikes it. It's away to the right-hand side. No, it's good!
Yeah, there's a drama here.
It is good, and there's problems off the back of it. It looked as though it slewed away to the right-hand side, but it scraped inside the upright, and the contact through Fitzgibbon might be important as well. He took him down. There it is. What a kick by Cleary.
Yeah, beautifully placed, composed,
It is the goal.
calm.
Time's off. We're going to
Cleary
kick off.
hit over the ball.
15-all.
And it's late contact there from Fitzgibbon. Unnecessary contact from Fitzgibbon.
I'll talk to Nathan, mate. That's captain. Go and grab him. Sorry, David, because he's on the field.
Yeah, there's a bit of feeling starting to come into this game, and again, it's Sunia Turuva.
It's a real chance of bubbling over here. Turuva in there. The touch judge in the middle of the field. Both of them, in fact, coming to sort things out. Now Tungor wants to go at it with Young. Oh boy. It has been building, as you said, Mick. Look at this. It's flaring up. Hoskins in there being grabbed by a Knights player and dragged out of it. Bradman Best now in the middle of things.
It wasn't quite that warning that we were at that stage.
There's a bit to look at here.
Great the kick-off here, guys.
Well, are we comfortable that it wasn't a penalty from Lachlan Fitzgibbon? He blatantly just hung the arm out. I know there's not a lot in it, but it's high contact on Nathan Cleary, isn't it?
So with the field goal being good, it's going to be a restart.
You're not the captain, so enough talk.
Listen to the
Enough.
referee.
Go.
Maybe it hits him in the chest and just drags him. Yeah,
on the ground. That's why. His arm was up here. I can only tell you what I've been told, mate. I didn't see the replay.
Well, we're locked up here, 15-all. Referee's not going to change his decision. Someone needs to compose themselves. and get the job done here. The Iceman, he responds. It was Tyson Gamble levelling one from 30 metres out to put the Knights in front. They get the restart back to Panthers, and it's Cleary who just keeps getting it done. He's a freak.
Lachlan Fitzgibbon, in some ways, very fortunate to be on the field still and not have this 13 versus 12. Took a real chance there at being sin bin. Had he been marched, there'd be no fault with the referee, given what we know as far as those situations in 2023. They're pushing up here, looking for contact. Turbo runs in behind the teammate and he threw himself on the ground. No problem there. The crowd baying for a penalty. They won't get one.
He's played tough, Mitch Kenny, hasn't he? Often as the middle forward. Boy, he's got through some work.
He has played big minutes in that role. Sonny Luke out there in this role, darting from dummy half. 4 plays gone. We've got just on 2 minutes remaining. It's 15 apiece in one of the games of this first half of the season. And boy, we have seen some. Cleary, he kicks it deep. Tumbling end over end, Miller makes a good catch there. Brings it back, pokes his nose through the line. Can they get the metres they need for a long ranger perhaps here from Hastings or Gamble once again?
Yeah, definitely. I think Nathan Cleary wanted a bit more on that kick. He didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, and therefore a little shallow. Fitzgibbon now on play 3, well over the halfway line. They might get another shot here, was.
Here's Kurt Mann, wanted a better carry than that there. He's at the 40. Couple of plays remaining. Miller takes a good run and gets the legs tackle he was looking for. Now they're set. Hastings is there. Penrith come pouring out at him, and they force a kick. Will find the dead ball line and give Penrith, 7 tackles from their 20. Adam O'Brien can barely stand the tension here. And boy, there's some tension.
Wait for the tap.
They've been so good tonight, Newcastle.
Yeah, just watch the outside backs of Penrith here roll up the sleeves and try and get them downfield.
Let's see if Penrith can do what Newcastle just did. There's the first right there. They're 10 on their own side of halfway. They'll definitely be within range for Cleary or Luai. We're looking for a one-on-one strip on Hosking. Hosking does well to cough the ball up. Edwards takes a carry. That's 3 gone. Just outside the 40.
Great carry. They're in Cleary's range, was.
Trademark carry there. Cleary wants it now from outside the 30. He strikes it. It's away to the right-hand side. It will go dead. And we're going to do some extra time here in Newcastle. They came out to put pressure on him. And under that pressure, the kick from Cleary. As they go long from the 20 here, Newcastle, they'll give it back to Edwards, who will bring it back. The siren will sound and send us to golden points. What a game! And you're seeing it live right here in your home of rugby league, Fox League. This is unbelievable, Mick.
Boy, it's been a spirited performance from the home side. In the second half, it's just been all the Panthers, their own worst enemy, the Newcastle side early in the second half. A number of errors gifted the Panthers huge blocks of possession, but their defensive resolve tonight has been superb. Gamble levelling it, putting the Knights in front from almost 40 metres out. He struck it beautifully to get them to 15 to 14 with only 3 minutes remaining before Cleary stepped up under pressure and levelled it at 15 all. Fitzgibbon, lucky. Boy, was he lucky not to give away a penalty there. And almost find himself in the sin bin. And things spill over. And then, here we go. Was golden point, you beauty.
Well, the feeling between these two teams hasn't dropped off in the couple of minutes we've had since that Cleary field goal. The Knights were feeding out, trying to come up with big contact on the Panthers on that last set. Listening for the toss here.
Heads it is. Go that way. So you guys kicking off. Yeah, if they're running that way, so you guys will be kicking off that way. Yeah.
So with the help of the breeze, Nathan Cleary says we'll take this nor'easter and head towards the southern end for perhaps a long ranger early on in this Golden Point period.
Well, you've only got to go back a couple of weeks ago, and it was that game against the Parramatta side where Cleary was brilliant when he stepped up in those dying moments to kick that incredible 40-metre field goal. Both coaches on the edge of their seats.
As we take a look at what's happening north of the border. Seabus Super Stadium, the Titans at home against the Broncos. It should be a full house, you'd imagine. Titans have shown some form in 2023. The Broncos, 5 wins, 1 loss through their opening 6 rounds, and we're about to see if the Panthers go to 4-2 or whether it's the Newcastle Knights who grab their 4th win of the season. We've already had one 90-minute draw, and of course the Knights were involved in that at Mudgee just 2 weeks ago against the Seagulls. It was 32 apiece on that occasion. Here they are again in Golden Point once more. We're underway. Miller with the restart. Luai gives it to Leniu, who brings it back to Gagai, makes a good stop there. They have this breeze at their backs.
Perfect start. 2 great carries.
See if they can get themselves in range in this very first set. We know what Nathan Cleary can do. Yo, he finds Salmon. Back in Newcastle territory already. One more play here. Is it worth a long ranger? And of course, if you miss, you give the other team 7 tackles. They're only 35 metres out here, maybe less. Cleary's there again. He wants it now. The strike is a good one.
He's kicked it.
Cleary has done it again. Nathan Cleary wins it for Penrith in Golden Point. He's the man with the golden boot. What a stomach punch for Newcastle.
Yeah, can you believe it was?
Full house, Mick.
Can you believe it? Nathan Cleary just 40 seconds into Golden Point. A couple of tremendous charges from their forwards, but none better than the carry from Dylan Edwards as he charged his way into Newcastle's half, and Cleary said, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting a second longer. In position, the Iceman, head over the ball, cracks it straight underneath and drills it between the sticks. What a champion. What a champion of our game. Nathan Cleary, with ice in his veins, delivers and gets Penrith an incredible win here in Newcastle.
The man who has led them to back-to-back premierships in a game they never looked like winning until the last play of the game. From that man in Golden Point, Nathan Cleary gets the Panthers home at full time. It's Penrith 16, Newcastle 15.